Hi, this is Sandy Brown of Real Smart Real Estate Training. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to go over how do we find periodic interest rate and how do we find the nominal interest rate. Because typically in the UBC material you can be provided the periodic rate and we need to know how do we convert that back. So let's go take a look. All right, so let's say that we have J2 equals 10%. 10% is the rate that they're charging for the entire year. Kind of like if you have a Visa right now, look at your credit card bill and it probably says 19 to 21%. That's the rate they're charging you for the whole year. But when are they charging it? Well, anything after the J is when. So J2 is semi-annual, J1 is annual, J12 is monthly, J4 is quarterly, 52 is weekly, and so on. But when you see J2 equals 10%, for example, it's the exact same thing as saying 10% per annum, comma, compounded, semi-annual. So UBC can show you the question in words like this, or they can show you J2 is 10%. It means the same thing. So we know either by looking at J2 is 10% or by seeing these words that the J2 10% or 10% per annum is already in its nominal state. So we just have to use the J2 is 10 to put it into our formula. What you're looking for is the interest rate, and then you're looking for these words per annum, comma, compounded. If you see 1.5% per month, per day, per quarter, interest monthly, interest quarterly, interest daily, that's not the nominal state. That's the periodic, which we're going to look at. So we want to see per annum, compounded, semi-annually, right? So what would J4 equals 15? How would you say that in words? Right, 15% per annum, compounded, quarterly. Exact same thing as saying J4 equals 15. And J1 is 13. 13% per annum, and it's compounded annually. J12 equals 17%, so 17% per annum, and it's compounded monthly. Perfect. All right, so here's a trick. If you want to find that tiny little rate that they're charging you, so you look at your Visa bill, 21% probably, and when are they charging you that interest rate on your Visa bill? It's going to be daily, 365. So you would divide. How do you know divide? Ask yourself, am I here to find periodic? If you're here to find periodic, look at the D. You divide. So that gives you a really good clue. So we know we had J2 is 10%. 10% for the whole year, but it's compounded. They're going to charge it to you twice per year. What's that rate they're charging you? Okay, so we need to divide. So we take the 10, which is your annual rate, and divide it by how many times it's been compounded. And that gives you the little rate, the periodic rate they're charging you 2 times per year in this case. All right, so you're going to find periodic, we divide. I'm just going to skip through this for a second. So for example, if we had J4 equals 10% and we wanted to find that little periodic rate they're charging you every compounding period, right, we'd take 10% or 10 divided by 4. And so you were getting charged 2.5% interest every quarter. If we had J365 equals 11%, right, we take 11 and we divide it by 365. That's what I want you to do with your credit card. See, take your interest rate, probably 21%, divide it by 365. That's the periodic rate you're getting charged every single day. So to find periodic, you divide. All right, so I'm going to skip through these for a sec. Now, if you want to find the nominal rate, so the question, UBC question gives you the periodic rate, like 1.5% per month, per day, per quarter, or 5% per day, per quarter, interest monthly. And we need to find, well, what is the nominal rate that they're really charging? Well, look at the word nominal. It's got a great big M. So we multiply. This is a little clue. So if we know we have 5% is our periodic rate, and we know that it was compounded 2 times per year, so J2. And we're trying to figure out what the nominal rate is. Yeah, that's your 10%. So we multiply the periodic rate, that little rate they're charging you each compounding period, multiply it by the compounding period, and that gives us back to our nominal rate. So just to recap, to find periodic, we divide. To find nominal, we multiply. So hopefully that's a little bit of help, but that's just a tidbit of what we do. We try to make it simple and easy at Real Smart School. Take a look at realsmart.ca. You can get a hold of us 7 days a week because we're here to make sure you learn properly. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.